Hey everyone, I'm back, this time with a favourites video. I know I just did a video about products that I don't like, so I thought I would balance it out and do a product-based video on things that I've really been loving recently. So first of all, I was so pleased when I heard that this was now available in Superdrug. Previously you could only get this in the States. They released the shade and then we never got it and I don't know why. It's the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eye Eraser in the Brightener shade. And everybody has raved about this on the internet. Everyone's raved about it, and I've never tried it because, you know, we couldn't get it over here. And then somebody said on Twitter the other day, you know, that's in Superdrug. So I went to my local Superdrug, did not expect to find it, and there it was. I was ecstatic. They also do a neutraliser shade, which I should have bought, and I don't know why I didn't, so I'm going to go back and get that. This is amazing. I have it on under my eyes today, and it is a pink-based brightener. But the wonderful thing about this is it has all the coverage of a really high coverage concealer. It's weird, you wouldn't think it would because it's very, very pink, but the pink just seems to cancel out all the problems that, you know, we all experience underneath our eyes. It doesn't crease. It doesn't necessarily, I don't think, need setting with a powder. I set everything with a powder anyway because I'm a bit weird. But for people that don't like using a powder, you see? It just sets, but it blends really easily. It's the best concealer I've used in a very long time. And the fact that it's in a really nice kind of pink shade, it really does brighten up the under eye, as you can probably see. It's just lovely, so go and get that, it's brilliant. While we're on the topic of kind of face products, in particular concealers, this is another Maybelline product, and this is the Master Conceal by Face Studio. It's the Camouflaging Concealer in 20 Light. Now I got this online because this was never released over here. We don't get too many things released over here and I don't know why. And it was quite expensive actually. I think I paid about £11 for it. Which you'd probably think, oh, that's not that expensive, but it kind of is for a drugstore concealer. And this is the exact opposite of the brightener because it is like a skin tone, a light skin tone shade. But what I love about this is that it really does blend very nicely. It doesn't oxidise. And as you probably know if you've seen any of my kind of recent videos, I know there haven't been that many, or if you follow me on Instagram, in which case you would know, I'm having a real moment with liquid concealers. I don't like pot concealers, never have, so anything that's really emollient, and in particular in a tube like this, I have been loving. So yeah, I would definitely recommend this one, if you can find it. It's the Master Conceal. It's really, really lovely. And then, as I said, with face products, this is like an old product really. I mean, it's not new, it's nothing interesting, but I picked it up because I was out of my L'Oreal Infallible powder, and that was supposed to be matte and it was supposed to be all day wear, and it just wasn't. I found after about half an hour you could kind of see a little bit of something showing through, you know. I don't mind, I mean, this powder that I'm going to talk to you about, I don't mind a little bit of a glow, but the Infallible, it just kind of, it was really noticeable that your makeup was showing through, or your foundation rather. So I didn't want that, but I thought, well, I'll try another L'Oreal one, and this is the True Match Super Blendable Powder. Now I've used L'Oreal True Match foundation in the past, I do believe before they reformulated it, and I don't like it. So I don't really know why I picked this up, I just kind of gravitated towards it. I think it was the shade, this is Rose Ivory, it's very light. And it says it improves the look and the feel of the skin, lets skin breathe, ultra blendable, extremely soft. Now, I'm really picky with powders. I've had high-end powders that I just don't like because they're the wrong tone, they oxidise, it's my big pet peeve. And this is really, really silky smooth. But what I love about it is that it just absolutely camouflages everything. It really does. It camouflages and it mattifies and it stays matte. I do not have to touch up with this powder. I just don't. I just put it on. I do use a lot of powder. I know that that's a weird thing. I know a lot of people don't like powder. I just do, I always have. I just feel it kind of completes my makeup. I've never ever gone out of the house when I've, you know, had a full face of makeup on without finishing with a powder. And translucent powders don't work for me, they just make me look ashen. But this is lovely, this is really nice. If you're looking for a long wearing powder that covers, try the L'Oreal True Match, it's lovely. Onto a mascara. Yes, the mascara I actually like. I've bought so many flipping mascaras recently that I do not like. And in particular, I bought the Vol.2 Super Shock the other day. It's awful. You can't even see it. I mean, it must take about 100 coats to even get any kind of semblance of a mascara look on your eyelashes anyway. I don't know about that one, it's just not a good mascara. But this is, and this is the Maybelline Colossal Go Extreme Leather Black mascara. And I don't think there was a lot of fanfare about this when it was released. I don't remember there being any fanfare about it. But I really wanted to try another mascara. And I do like Maybelline mascaras. I like the Push Up Angel and I like the falsies, Push Up falsies. I love them. I think they're really lovely. So I thought, well, I'll try again with Maybelline. And I found it. And the brush is massive. Absolutely huge. And you would think it probably wouldn't deliver a lot of product, but it actually does. I'm wearing it today. And I love it. I think it's wonderful. It doesn't bend at the ends. It doesn't kind of flatten your lashes throughout the day. It's a lovely mascara, so I like that. Now these products I've already spoken about. I've spoken about them in the video previous... one video before this one. I spoke about these. And they're the Nip and Fab palettes. This is the contour palette and the highlighting palette. Sorry guys, I'm blinding you. Now I didn't think we were going to get a Nip and Fab stand in my local Superdrug, and then I went in yesterday, day before, and there it was, all pretty. And I actually couldn't decide what I wanted, because if you watched my previous video on Nip and Fab, you know that they sent me a load of their stuff, which is very nice of them. So I just I just marvelled at how pretty their stands are. And I didn't come away with anything, but I'm sure I will rectify that in the future. But it did remind me to kind of come on and do like a touch base with you guys about that, because that was a month ago they sent me the stuff. And these have not left my everyday makeup rotation since they sent them to me. Honestly. I mean, I'm really funny with my palettes and my makeup in particular. My makeup kind of never looks used. I'm like really funny about it. And so many people I know. My mother is the worst one for her makeup. Her makeup bag looks like a bomb's gone off in it. She really does use her makeup, like she does, and I'm not really like that. I'm kind of a bit funny about it, so I kind of like clean things off and whatever. And if I hit pan on something, I want to cry. I'm one of those people, it really upsets me. But this kind of palette, if you can just see, it's had a lot of wear. Like, it's all dusty and it's had a lot of wear, and you can see the love, really. Specifically for me, because I'm a bit funny about kind of messy palettes. This for me is messy. I know for a lot of people it wouldn't be, but for me it's messy. Because I've used it every single day. I've used it every single day. The thing I love though, in particular, we'll talk about the contour palette, is that I have used this pretty much every day since I've had it to contour my crease, and that's what I've got in my crease today. I've got Soft Honey and Cocoa in my crease, and I use a combination of all of these colours. Like, that's what I've been doing, and it's so pretty. The colour I have on my lid is Golden Rare by Rouge Bunny Rouge, and I love that eyeshadow from Rouge Bunny Rouge in combination with this contour palette. It's fabulous on the eyes, because I know this is the darkest contour palette they do, and I think everybody that was sent a contour palette was sent the dark one. Don't ask me why. But I don't mind that, because I think it's a lovely, the cocoa shade is lovely if you use a very light hand to contour with, as are these two here. But I just love this for contouring the eyes, and I've also used Sugar as my highlight. So I've been using that pretty much every day on my eyes. And while I'm talking about things that I've used on my eyes, the darker shades in the highlight palette, sorry, these shades, so Sunbeam, Rose Gold and Sunkissed, I've been using as eyeshadows. So it's an all-rounder really. You can see, look at these, look at the fingerprints. So that's kind of what I've been doing. And they're the prettiest shades on the eyes. They really are. They are just exceptional on the eyes. Just exceptional. So I love them. I love them on the eyes, and I love the top row for my highlighting. I especially like Selfie, which is this one here. I really like that shade for highlighting. It's stunning. So yes, if you get one or two things, or you're not quite sure, if you get one or two things from Nip and Fab, then get the highlight or the contour palettes, because they're multi-purpose. If I were going away, I would take these. I probably wouldn't take too many other eyeshadows, maybe a couple, because I think they just double up as eyeshadows. They're brilliant. A couple of hair care products, and I picked these up because I'm a bit cheap and they were on offer, and I've always admired this range. Sounds like a weird thing to say, doesn't it? But I've always admired the range. I don't know whether it's the bottles or the names or whatever. I'm a bit weird. But they had a third off in Boots, and I thought, oh, go on, let's try them. So I picked up the Weightless Hydration Coconut Water Hydrating Oil. and these are by Organics. Is that how you say it? I think it's OGX. Well, it's Organics or it's OGX, one or the other. So I picked that up because I'm always looking for an oil that won't make my hair oily. Do you know what I mean? Like, my hair just absorbs everything. So if I put oil on the ends of my hair, by the end of the day my hair just feels awful. So I thought, well, a spray, and it's just pretty much looks like water, doesn't it? So I picked that one up. And then I loved the coconut water one so much that I went back and bought the anti-breakage keratin oil, which is a wrapping reviving oil, but this is also weightless. And the keratin one smells like cake, in my opinion. It smells amazing, and of course this one smells like pure coconut. And I love these. What I love about them is that, the way that you use them is you put them on towel-dried hair, but they also said you can use it to finish your style. So they're kind of multi-purpose. You don't just put them on wet hair, because it's kind of difficult to find oils that you use on dry hair. Do you know what I mean? Or sprays that you use on dry hair. It's always on towel-dried hair. But I use these kind of just to give my hair a bit of a lift. If it's kind of, midweek or something. I straightened my hair today, actually. Not very well, I can see. But anyway, apart from the smell, they smell absolutely divine. You just leave a trail of the most amazing smell wherever you go when you wear these. But apart from that, they do seem to be kind of helping my hair get less dry, because it's a weird combination. I used to have really oily hair, and as you get older, obviously, you stop having really oily hair. But still, sometimes my hair kind of collects products, and I don't use that many products, and then the ends of my hair are dry, which I need to get them cut. How many times have I said that? I need to do it. So anyway, in short, I really like these two products, so go and pick them up. They're well worth the money, even if they're not on offer. I really like them. They're lovely. And then finally, a perfume. I bought this perfume blind because I don't know anywhere that sells Agent Provocateur perfume, obviously, apart from Agent Provocateur, but there isn't one really accessible to me. And I loved, from Agent Provocateur, their L'Agent perfume. My goodness me, that perfume is astounding. It smells like a cathedral, which sounds weird, but L'Agent actually does smell like a cathedral. It smells like candles that have just been blown out and incense, and it's really, really sexy. It's such a gorgeous perfume, but I couldn't find that one anywhere. So I hope they didn't discontinue it, because I'd be really sad, because if I were a perfume, I would be L'Agent from Agent Provocateur. I really do. I think that's kind of my spirit animal at the moment. But I had that perfume ages ago. So I thought, well, I'll go back to Agent Provocateur, because I do like their scent combinations, sidebar. So I picked up Vital Intense. One, because of the colour of everything, and two, because it was actually really reasonably priced for 50ml. I got it on Fragrance Direct, and I'm kind of a bit dubious sometimes about buying fragrances that are hugely discounted, but I trust Fragrance Direct. I've used them in the past, and I've worked with them as well on a few videos. So I think they're a good kind of shop to go for. And the bottle, apart from anything else, looks like this. Oh my god. The notes in this, the main note that caught my eye and my attention was chili. It's got notes of chili in it, and that just had me done, really. Chili and peppercorn. So I was just kind of sold. It's really, it's not necessarily sweet. So the minute you spray it, you get this big hit of peppercorn and chili. It sounds the weirdest thing in the world, the minute you spray it. But then it's got this lovely kind of warmth of like brown sugar. It's the weirdest thing, but it's so nice. It is such a nice perfume. A lot of people, in fact everyone, they said, oh, you can't wear that during the day, that's far too sexy. Wear whatever I like, thank you. So yes, if you're after a really like in your face perfume, then Agent Provocateur Vital Intense is the one. Or if you can get L'Agent, I can't find it anywhere. But yes, I love that. I don't believe in perfumes for nighttime, perfumes for daytime, just wear whatever you like, but it's a lovely perfume. Really, really like in your face, but not like opium in your face in a kind of like stripped back way. So those are the things I've been loving recently. Yes, I've been talking for a very long time, so I better stop talking. Oh my goodness. If you're interested in what I'm wearing on my lips, I'm wearing Urban Decay's Mrs. Mia Wallace lip liner, which I'm not sure you can get anymore. Anyway, it's a red lip liner. And Temper lipstick. They're matte lipstick in Temper. and I quite like it. I don't know, I didn't have a red lip on today and I felt a bit down, and I put on a red lip and I felt instantly better, so there we go. It's weird, isn't it? So I hope you guys are doing really well. As I always say, go and check out my Instagram and come follow me and say hi, it's Wildcat Makeup, because I'm always there. I'm sad, I'm always on Instagram. Weird, need to get a hobby. So yes, I will see you guys in my next video.